I'm Abigail.
And I'm Sophia.
And this is our Grace story.
I grew up in a Christian household, so I went to church a lot when I was younger. My family stopped going, and I drifted away from God to the point where I didn't know Him at all. Before I met Christ, my goals in life were self-centered. I assumed I was going to heaven because I believed in God's existence. My friend invited me to Grace 2 years ago, and I came to youth group. I gave my life to Christ at Welcome Weekend the following year.
So once my family stopped going, I just stopped going too. More than usual, they're like, why don't you believe in God? And eventually I said, like, if God is real, then like, how come bad things happen? And then Sophia was like, you know, if you come to Grace with me, like, we can talk to Billy or Sean, and he can like answer your questions or something. If you stay for the service, we get free Taco Bell. And I'm like, okay. We got baptized in August.
Once I met Christ, I realized I was part of a bigger story. Rather than serving myself, I wanted to help others. Instead of trying to be who I wanted to be, I began searching for who God has already called me to be.
I do feel like I've been happier. I feel like I've been less of a control person.
I know God is with me, I can depend on God, and even if I let Him down, He won't let me down. So, God has brought me peace, and I'm very thankful for that.
My prayer for Grace in the next 80 years is that it continues to grow and that it continues to have the impact on people that it had on us.
My prayer for Grace is that it continues to do what it's doing, expanding its reach to meet new people.